Good morning everyone, welcome again. Today we will discuss dissociative disorders. So let's start. What is dissociation? Dissociation means a period when we feel disconnected from the environment and or from ourselves. So we all have these moments of disconnection from time to time, like daydreaming, dreaming while driving, switching off and missing part of a conversation, for example. These memories of not being with it normally pass quickly. Here is definition about dissociation. Dissociation is a mental process where a person disconnects from their thoughts, feelings, memories and sense of identity. So dissociative disorders include dissociative amnesia, dissociative fog, depersonalization disorder, and dissociative identity disorder. Someone with a dissociative disorder has a persistent, repeated episodes of dissociation that are extreme enough to severely affect our everyday life. Here is about some symptoms. Symptoms and signs of dissociative disorders depend on the type and severity, but may include feeling disconnected from yourself, problems with handling intense emotions, sudden and unexpected shifts in mood, for example, feeling very sad for no reason, depression or anxiety problems, or both, maybe both, feeling as though the world is distorted or not real, called derealization. Some more symptoms are here. Memory problems that are not linked to physical injury or medical condition. Other cognitive means thought-related problems such as concentration problems, significant memory lapses such as forgetting important personal information, feeling compelled to behave in a certain way. Identity confusion, for example, behaving in a way that person would normally find offensive and abhorrent. So these are some symptoms, and mental health professionals recognize for main types of dissociative disorders, including dissociative amnesia, dissociative fog, depersonalization disorder, and dissociative identity disorder. Let's start with the dissociative amnesia. Dissociative amnesia is when a person can't remember the details of traumatic or stressful event, although they do realize they are experiencing memory loss. This is also known as a psychogenic amnesia. And this type of amnesia can last from a few days to 1 or more years. Dissociative amnesia may be linked to other disorders such as anxiety disorders. And here are some categories of dissociative amnesia. Localized amnesia: for a time, the person has no memory for the traumatic event at all. For example, following an assault, a person with localized amnesia may not recall any detail for a few days. Selective amnesia: those person who has patchy or incomplete memories of the traumatic event. Generalized amnesia: the person has trouble remembering the detail of their entire life. And systematized amnesia, when the person may have a very particular and specific memory loss. For example, they may have no recollection of one relative. This is systematized amnesia. Next is dissociative fog. Dissociative fog is also known as a psychogenic fog. The person suddenly and without any warning can't remember who they are and has no memory of their past. They don't realize they are experiencing memory loss and may invent a new identity. Typically, the person travels from home, sometimes over thousands of kilometers, while in a fog, which may last between hours and months. When the person comes out of their dissociative fog, they are usually confused with no recollection of the new life they have made for themselves. So this is dissociative fog. Next is depersonalization disorder. Depersonalization disorder is characterized by feeling detached from one's life, thoughts and feelings. People with this type of disorder say they feel distant and emotionally unconnected to themselves, as if they are watching a character in a boring movie. And other typical symptoms include problems with concentration and memory. The person may report feeling spacey or out of control. Time may slow down, and they may perceive their body to be a different shape or size than usual. In severe cases, they cannot recognize themselves in a mirror also. And the condition typically involves the coexistence of 2 or more personality states within the same person, while the different personality states influence the person's behavior. The person is usually not aware of these personality states, experiences them as memory lapses. The other states may have different body language, voice tone, outlook on life and memories. The person may switch to another personality state when under stress. A person who has dissociative identity disorder almost always has dissociative amnesia too. So dissociative disorder is the identity disorder is the most controversial, or dissociative disorder is disputed and debated among mental health professionals. Previously called multiple personality disorder, this is the most severe kind of dissociative disorder. As I already discussed about this slide, the condition typically involved coexistence of two or more personality states with the same person. While the different personality states influence the person's behavior, the person is usually not aware of these personality states. So this is about dissociative identity disorders. So here are causes. Most mental health professionals believe that the underlying cause of dissociative disorder is chronic trauma in childhood. Examples of trauma included repeated physical or sexual abuse, emotional abuse, or neglect. An unpredictable or frightening family environments may also cause a child to disconnect from reality during times of stress. So these are causes, and we have discussed about dissociative disorders today. Next time we will move further. Thank you.